Oh, whoops. Yeah, I had numpad 1 set to start my timer, and so when I typed in the seed, I'm like, huh, why is it going already? That's weird.
Weird. It's look, timer starts on seed generation. Everything else is
Mm.
part of the. That's part of the seed.
The speedrunning stuff is intense, Slayo.
I know.
Okay. So let me know when you're ready.
All right.
And in the meantime, I will explain. So we're doing. Slayo and I are doing a little race. We've got a link. I've got a link to the multi-Twitch in my stream title.
Oh, I just put like that we were both doing the thing. I think people are gonna be in your chat most anyway. So since you started off, so all right.
Okay, so it's all flags, which means that the shop is randomized, enemies have random drops and random souls, and ground items and souls are randomized. And it's famine mode, which means that no HP restoring items will appear.
Yes.
I don't know if that includes spoiled items.
Right, or like is Zombie Soul going to be this like incredible pickup?
Is there like Zombie Soul tech in here? Is it all about MP restoratives and Allura Une?
Right.
Is it all about the Dryad Soul? Is it like, are we just gunning for Apple Day here? It's going to be hard to say. It definitely means that playing it safe is a lot more important. Tagging save points and just playing a little more defensively.
Yes.
You cannot just throw your body into the arena because you got some like cash. You need to be ready.
Will Hammer sell HP restore? No.
No.
They
will not drop, and Hammer will not sell them, and they will not appear on the ground.
They are completely removed from all tables, effectively. The game was designed with no healing items, is the way it,
Importantly, I believe that MP restoratives are still available.
Okay.
Which turns it into this sort of wizard leaning, because this is now your one resource restorative angle. So if you don't have to buy potions, I guess you can buy mind ups and coffee.
Yeah. Alright, I am at name entry and I am ready to go.
I am at name entry ready to go. Alright. Count us down.
Alright, let's go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
I talked to Alucard.
I accidentally paused because I hit start twice, so we're even on that. Alright, we got... Man, Zombie's important because Zombie generally has like these item drops that not a lot of the early enemies have. Alright.
Yeah, item drops.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's something.
I'll take it.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's got me to one-hitting zombies now.
Oh dear.
And first soul.
Yes, we
all right, and I have a third of the Trinity.
Already?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got a weapon. Ooh, I like a weapon. All right, I'm taking some side stops.
I am gonna safety save maybe a little harder than I need to in the early game.
Fair. All right. I guess I technically have a weapon.
Oh, dang, where'd I find that? Hold up. Like, that just appeared in my... I don't remember picking that up.
Dracula's tunic in my inventory. Whoops.
No, seriously, who dropped this katana? I want to know.
You can find out. There are ways to find that out. Your bestiary isn't too big.
True.
All right. Anyway, with that trip completed, let's go acquire. That was worthwhile, I think. Yeah, definitely worthwhile.
You're worse. I am really quite satisfied with the item I found. Okay, no, I have to know. Who gave me this katana? No, did I start with that katana in my inventory?
I can reveal it now. The katana was at Gravekeeper location.
Did I just not notice it because the Merman was on top of it?
Very likely. Oh, Skeleton, thank you for the weapon. Thank you, Skeleton. I don't know if that's better than my current weapon, but let's find out. Okay, about even with everything else.
Please don't get shot by a skeleton, Archer.
Oh! I have confirmation on the existence of rotten meat.
Alright, so if Zombie Soul is in the pool, then that's the good stuff right there.
Good to have this backup casual clothes.
Yes! In case of, you know...
I'm worried about the fact that you said you have a part of the Trinity already, because that must have been like a soul drop then, not an actual item on the ground.
Oh, or did I go into a side area that you don't have to?
Oh dear. Or
at least not this early in the game.
Right. Like, it's either that or it's Merman gave you Flame Demon, and it's like, oh boy! Had to run for a bit. What exactly is Famine mode? Healing items don't exist.
Yep. Or at least good healing, like, not yet confirmed that you can't heal with,
Zombie.
Like, with Zombie Soul. Or with, not with Zombie Soul, with, Flesh Golem. Flesh Golem enjoys eating the oddest things.
Oh, true, true.
Alright, I have my endgame weapon.
Poof.
This is a really good seed. I have a lot of my kit just put together.
I'm a little behind you on like area, but I feel incredibly behind on that sort of stuff. I have a nice weapon, but oh, thanks for the $50, little booer there. That's nice of you.
Ah, bleh.
All right, let's equip that soul. Oh, okay. So I can go anywhere. Huh.
Yeah.
Now,
I assume you found Malphus?
yeah, that means that means like we could easily be like going different directions.
Yeah. Because you could normal it out, or you could just do other stuff.
Right.
I forget, can you do the skip into floating gardens with just Malphus, or do you also need Black Panther?
You can do skip into floating gardens with just Malphus, yes. Malphus is the only required thing to get into floating gardens, so like that's something. You do need like if I was gonna do like arena zip, you need more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep punching things. Oh!
Yeah, punching is good.
Okay, I bet I have found the endgame weapon you were looking at.
Ah, is it a heavy type?
It's large, it pokes, it deals holy damage.
It's large and it pokes,
Yeah.
and one of the letters is wrong?
Mm-hmm, or right. Alright. Yeah, I think that means let's go...
Grognor, I don't think there's an official chat. Hang out in whichever you want.
Yep, I see people in both, so...
Yeah. Let's take mind of some of the damage boosts I've taken.
Ooh, this is a little bit of an unwieldy weapon without
It
backdashing.
is.
Like, I can't cancel my attack, so...
Yeah, you have to commit. Mind you, it's not something that I mind committing to at this point in the game.
Right.
Actually, let's take a little gamble and assume that this will be useful later. I found a rotten food item, and I'm absolutely fascinated to know whether or not this pays off. Yeah. Trade.
Okay. Ooh, now that's an item. Wow. I have an endgame weapon's nice, but endgame armor is better.
Ooh. Then you're a little ahead of me on that.
Well, okay, that's close enough to endgame armor. It was not the suit I was hoping for, but the suit I accept.
Ah, I'm still rocking just casuals.
Alright. Oh, we don't need to go that way. I don't think there's anything in this room. It's fine.
Alright. And chapel split. I don't actually have splits. But, you know.
Right.
It's fun to play at being a speedrunner.
I agreed. I mean, I've done like 2 speedruns ever. That was fun and interesting.
I had world record in a game for like a day or two.
Hey, that's quite good. All right, let's.
You know, basically a game that's a glorified random number generator, but
So I thought about taking a different direction, like moving forward. I was like, oh, like I could go into this side area and find my way into, but without specific movement powers, there are places that I can get to that I cannot escape.
ooh, that is a soul that I think will be handy.
So gotta be careful. Does spoiled rotten food hurt you? It does harm you unless you have specific souls on. Specifically, unless you have like zombie or flesh golem, I think.
I think it's just it'll still harm you with zombie.
Oh, right. Zombie's just poison, not
But zombie just cares about poison and making you powerful. Ah, okay.
All right.
Glad I found that. There's definitely some good stuff in the chapel.
Chapel's got so many just like items hanging out there. It's high odds.
There's just a lot of stuff that's basically free.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be useful for. Oh, I should actually. No. I'm good. We'll play it spicy. I don't need to take that save point.
There you go. Oh man, we're probably heading into the rock armor tunnel now.
I'm a little behind you. Like,
Okay.
I took a couple detours. As I said, I've got some armor you don't, so. Means
And that's Manticore in
mean-
about 4 seconds.
With that weapon, yeah.
Yeah. And a bullet soul I picked up.
Ooh. But yeah, like, I can sort of afford, with having some armor, I can afford playing a little more riskier. Because, I'm getting hit for ones.
Wow. Wait. There we
And there's the items up here.
There we go.
Oh, hey, hammer. Well, not hammer, but a hammer,
Alright, I am glad I went to that particular bit of trouble. I don't think I can make it into,
Ooh, that's a strong soul. Okay. I mean, Chapel's
Yeah.
worth it just for, like, the one soul I've found here so far. Mmm. Good friend skeleton.
Good friend skeleton.
Alright. Alright.
Shoutouts to doing that awful movement tech that I know about.
Hey! Ooh, okay. That opens up exactly what I want opened.
Yo! Gun percent confirmed.
Oh. Oh boy.
Regular gun, so not at all better than what I'm currently...
Okay. That maybe wasn't worth it? I took a bit of a side trip just to get some money, which, like, until I know what Hammer has, like, I don't know if it's actually worth anything. Alright, let's quick set up.
Because I have a double jump, I can use the crate immediately.
Ooh.
Don't bother with the crate. I'll give you that one for free.
Alright, well, let's... Okay, well, that was fun, Manticore. I'm glad we had this discussion. I'm not even taking your orb.
I have to fill up my my katana collection. Oh my god, I got cursed twice! oh my god, these oh my god, these ectoplasms are actually going to kill me.
Oh, they want it.
I tried to Black Panther away, but I couldn't, because I was... By the way, you'll have Black Panther by the time you're fighting ectoplasm.
So, the nice little side steps I've taken, or just enemies, means that I've got a rush soul.
Oh, nice.
Happy about that. Alright. Let's take normal route then.
Oh, what the? That's not supposed to be in here.
Wait, did you find food?
I found an illegal item.
Did you find food?
I found what appears to be a potion.
I've also found a potion. It was not an actual potion, it was uncursed, but...
No, this appeared to be an HP restorative, unless... Wait, no, are the MP ones red?
MP ones are red, HP ones
okay,
are
then I
blue.
found a high mind up.
Oh, okay.
Good old Speedrunner's Delight weapon. The Levitain.
I love that. Love that weapon.
It's real good at what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to make short work of... After running into Great Armor's sword a couple times. Whatever. End the fight at 116, I'm good.
That's higher than
Shame
0.
orb.
Oh, okay. Gun percent confirmed. You are right.
If you're just joining us, this is Medibot and Sly09 doing bad things in Dracula's house.
Mm-hmm.
I am still wearing casual clothes.
See, Dracula has not gone to the grocery store in hundreds of years, so, okay, ooh. That actually, I think that is a large advantage now with how powerful Black Panther is. Like having the defense I've got. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about that.
I have to respect enemies a little more than you do. That will show sooner or later. That said...
Yeah, I guess 1999 was the last time Dracula went to the grocery store, so that's why we get all this rotten food.
Oh, I love the damage boost. And what are you guarding? Hot nothing.
Okay, I'll take the knife. Ooh, okay. That kind of scares me still. I might have to just go, like, hunt for that opening soul. Let's see what's downstairs. Oh, okay. Yep, that is a mind, definitely a mind up.
Yeah. Don't have any cash. I should at least check what's in the opening room. Don't need it. And
you don't have any cash?
I've got like 1,000 cash to my name.
Oh, right, I side-tripped for my bag of money. Which, I don't even know if it's worth it, because again, who knows what Hammer actually has for sale.
Should be able to go this away. That's gonna be handy later.
Can you do a level 1 run in this game, asked Grognor? I think the XP you get from bosses would put you over level 1 most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, very easily.
Very quickly.
Like, in a base game, you would have to defeat Baylor, and Baylor is worth, like, 15 levels if you're level 1.
Yeah, Baylor is worth, like... When you fight him normally, like, at a, like, sane level, is generally worth, like, more than 2 levels.
Yeah.
When fought, like, on fair terms. So...
Yeah, like you could try to avoid our enemies or like use some sort of like action replay code or something like that sets you to level 1, I suppose. You would be having a hell of a time with some of the later bosses, as 2 hits would kill you.
Time for Big Golem.
Can you no-hit run the game? Yeah, you could no-hit run the game. Like, if that's the, like, question of, like, can you do a level 1 run, then yes.
Good old Beam.
Beam.
I finally got some armor.
Ooh.
Wait, no, I've had better armor this whole time, and I've just been too proud to equip it because I thought I had good armor because you had good armor. You tricked me.
You didn't equip the jacket.
I've had like samurai armor for 10 minutes, and I'm just like, whatever, casual clothes are good.
Wow, that's really cheap. Thank you, Hammer. I'll take that.
Ah.
Am I reading both chats? Yes, I'm reading both chats.
I can barely read one chat. I really wish I had Skeleton Blaze it.
Yeah, you can't make the exit without Skeleton Blaze it. Oh, where the heck do I want to go?
Fortunately, I can still do a lot of running around up here, and I think I will get while the getting's good, as it were. Well, what are you? Yeah, I'll take more defense over the slight attack boost of the Samurai right now, I think.
Okay, you've probably found good, stylish and/or good armor.
I think this qualifies as both. Yo, I found a good weapon though.
Ooh.
You want the whip knuckle?
Ooh. I was using the mock punch for a long time.
Oh god, I actually have to use the Ketobel Pass to get up to the top part. I don't need this item, but I'm collecting it because I am a fool.
Alright, I am quick doing... I'm actually only here for one thing. That is... Alright, and we're good. This is not Oops All Souls, correct?
This is not Oops. That's why we actually have decent weapons right now.
Yeah.
You do not get this kind of gear this early in Oops. Okay. So with the souls that I have, I know where I need to go.
I've got 2 places I'm thinking about going.
I've only got the one where I really want to go.
Well, I mean, the other of mine is my pet place to go.
Ah, yeah.
That's...
Bad decision land.
Right.
So,
I'm always a fan of that one. Oh, hi, okay. I finally found what you found ages and ages ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Not even sure what is good to buy. There were... I spent my $1,500. It was worthwhile. Or, you know... You're not going to be able to buy much, like, you know, upgrade. Okay, there should be one more imp around here. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay.
Ooh. I got the towel snap.
Interesting thing that I'm thinking about here is that, like, even if we find the, you know, all of the you know, Trinity souls, there's always that kicker of Skula.
Ah, the fourth piece of the Trinity.
Right. Like, it's not in name, but it's there.
Alright. Time to check. Ah! Possibly a weapon that competes with the one I already have.
Ooh, that's good.
This is definitely not Dracula's Cash Castle, though, and that's where I'm elementally strongest.
The Cash Castle? Yeah.
Dracula's Cash Castle. Oh, I found the salad bowl. Which I don't think is ever good.
I don't even know what I picked up there. Crap.
Yeah, I think around here I actually would rather have an
Oh!
overhead weapon.
Okay, that's a pickup. Cool. I cannot get better clothes. Got it.
Ah. Is it the blocking mail?
No, I'm not that strong, I guess. I am differently strong. I guess technically, like, Demon's Mail is stronger than this, but Death Throw is pretty good.
I found a Knuckle Tat sword. Welcome to my boot gang.
The Birch Gang. Alright, let's quick go make these gains permanent. So maybe check through weaponry. Do I have something I'd rather be using with this? Nah, this is still the best weapon I've got by far.
Ah. I found Dracula's secret slide.
Yeah, Soma Cruz, Nuktats.
This is gonna be an easy death fight.
I think I actually want to go with Levitain for this fight.
I mean, Levitain's good.
Yeah. Just keep bypassing. There we go. And in here. Cool. Yeah. Let's...
Alright. Oh, he only even got to use his blue beams once. This is gonna be quick.
Gungnir.
Spear of Gungnir. Actually.
Yeah,
is...
Burned Head, that's specifically what I'm thinking. Like, the weapon just isn't good there against...
Oh my god, I don't have slide for the death fight.
Oh, uh-oh. Alright, let's just keep running. Alright, so we gotta take out...
Show him a little extra respect. There he goes. No, you do not get the parting shot on me, Death. Not today.
Death's parting shot is one of the most ridiculously, like, rude possible things.
Okay, but the thing that Death's guarding is legit.
Ooh.
It's,
exciting. Was Death, like, guarding his weapon or something?
It's legit.
Okay.
We're just gonna call it legit. That said, I have some questions about what the game wants from me right now.
Yeah, it's... Alright, let's... Oh, do I not have
some questions?
Oh, right, I don't have... What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Fighting and defeating Death is highly recommended. There you go. Someone in the chat said it, and not me, so you know it's legit.
Wait, is that True Gun? Silver Gun! Oh boy!
Oh my god. I'm getting clowned on if you have Silver Gun. Wait a second. I don't need to do any of this. Time for top floor nerds.
Yeah, you got top floor, don't you? Okay. I should probably head on up there. Well, the problem is, like, even if Death is guarding final part of Trinity, like... Or Hippogriff or something like that, like, you're still not set unless you have Skula.
Yeah, you still do need to find Skula somewhere.
Alright, well, let's just do this. So, rip Silver Gun. I didn't get to keep it. I only got to locate it.
Aw, dang. Going with the reset strats.
Well, I died on the way back.
Oh, dang. Brutal. Rippin' jeans. We're dropping something on theme. Ooh, can I make it up there? I can.
Oh dear. I need to get... No.
Now let's do inner quarters first.
Crap. Okay.
Suspect I will get my ass kicked a little less in here.
I dropped a couple hits, and that's not advisable in this boss, especially with, no healing.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Out of sync. I don't like this.
Huh. That's a pretty good suit, but not actually as good as what I'm already packing.
Oh, so you're up on me then, because that is the suit I am packing. Oh, dear.
Tag the warp point. But at least, I've got so much attack power that I don't really care about. Like, I just actually want to maximize the number next to the word defense. Time for backdoor. Oh, that was like one of the best Hippogriff jumps I've done in my life. I am no fearing my... Ah, Rahab's. Got a pretty
There
good
we
collection
go.
of
Oh,
elemental.
goodness, that was too close for comfort.
Now let's walk it.
Alright.
Oh man, I am going into Headhunter with way too little HP because I'm disrespecting all these Durgas and disc armors. I should be fine.
Alright. Well, let's leave. Or at least go...
Oh, you're already doing Baylor?
Yeah, I just finished up my Baylor fight. Which, like, I dropped a number of, I got punched a couple times, so I went into phase 2 at 1 hit from death.
Ah!
Which is inadvisable. Like, and second phase, like, it's completely known how it's gonna go. You know, it's just, Alright, let's do some DDR.
Man. You're doing, like, all the hard stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just like, whatever, normal route. Game is easy.
See, I like doing it this way because it means that the race now is, it's like, well, who's in the lead, you know?
Yeah. Alright, pretty good Headhunter. Let's just hit the save. True. Baylor is not a fight I'm great at, so that's actually someplace.
Oh, shoot, I flubbed that last input.
Did not expect to get that soul.
I'm gonna have to do this room again. Beam skeletons, please ignore me.
Ah. What are you, I haven't seen this item in a while. Ah, Satan himself once wore this ring.
Ooh!
Would you like to challenge Ha-Satan?
DDR skip.
Yep, DDR skip. Poison Fist.
Alright, whatever. Don't need to skip anything. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that ring. Alright, I think that means we are done here with some decent results.
So if you zipped into the arena, then you probably don't have... Well, unless they gave you Skula. I neglected. Ah, I know where to go.
I think we are done here, which means it's time to move on to something else interesting. Stop punching me. Beam skeleton, no. Okay, alright. Take a quick side trip.
Yeah, let's actually top floor. Or at least grab the, or maybe just get clowned on by Ernest.
Welcome to top floor.
Well, yeah, welcome to top floor, pretty much. Okay, I do at least have the one-shot on Gargoyle, which is pretty key.
Yeah, Gargoyle, I think, has Holy Weakness, so...
Yeah, I can pretty safely hit the warp point.
That's probably something I should have just done a while back, was go up there and hit that warp point just for, you know, ease of getting back up to top floor. Okay.
Yeah. Which I think means I actually just want to walk back out of top floor. Which is basically the riskiest freaking thing you can do.
Yeah, just casually leave this place.
Just walk back out. Sure, no problem.
What, you just walked in? It's easy. You just walk out.
Oh, great armor, please leave. Definitely need to find a save point. Which I'm nowhere freaking near.
If you went all the way up top floor, there's one.
Yeah, but I didn't, because I'm not daft.
You're not gonna fall for the trap.
I love death and dying, but, like, not that much. I'm also hitting this, like, very gratuitous save point over here. And then, oh god, do I have to... Yeah, because without Skula, I can't get there.
I think Skula is what we're both looking for at the moment.
Okay. I can at least take some comfort knowing that I'm not behind on that, but it does mean that I have to do some poking around.
Yeah, so if you stand in this spot, right here specifically, Legion has no idea what the hell to do about you.
Ah, you found a spot. Right, because I can't go that way. Okay, so yeah, there's actually nothing for me left up in Clock Tower, because I can't get through and I'm schooled. I missed something. I need to go back to there. I don't know where I need to go back to.
Oh dear. No. Okay. Well, I'm
whatever. Doing top floor. Whatever. I'm unkillable, my dude.
That's fair.
More importantly, I can I have the means to play it super safe against a lot of these enemies, and so I get to gain levels and stuff. So, hey, Uranus.
There we go.
I got the 2-hit on Uranus. See, on the N-hit on Red Minotaur.
You're very killable, you just kill them faster.
I got to the place.
I really don't... You know what? You're actually not...
Place I want to be. That was not worth it.
Ooh, is that a sword I could use? That's probably a sword I could use.
I'm definitely gaining some levels up here, and that's cool.
That was sort of the main reason I went and fought Baelor. Was like levels. You know, like
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah, so let's check out that sword. Yeah, that's a sword. I can use that while Black Panthering.
Please get out. Please get out. Oh yeah, this is shaky. So I'm trying this from the other side. Okay.
Oh, whoops, right. That happens. Okay.
Time to fight Stolas. It was a proper pile of hit points.
Yeah.
I defeated Stolas.
Alright, I'm gonna do that thing I said I was going to do, like, 10 minutes ago and go at least grab that warp point from top floor. And then I think I need to make my way towards death.
Okay, I think I'm actually safer doing it from this side if I let my MP regenerate. So we're just chilling. See that final guard off screen. Alright, going for it. Had enough MP. Bear. Oh my god, I ran out.
I've got enough MP. I don't have enough MP.
Very fortunately, like, Aranus is only tagging me for 1.
Oh, that's rather
Okay,
safe.
and we're gonna go back and tag this save point because I'm at 100 HP and that doesn't feel good.
Alright, I'm gonna go...
So I need to, like, actually get my act together up here.
I guess I could safely fight Headhunter.
Oh, you're good on Headhunter.
I meant safely fight Headhunter in the sense of, like, go there. Because before I went here first, and that was the place that I thought would have been a wizard jail, you know?
Oh, yeah.
If I didn't have Undyne.
Yeah. Alright, time to take the Clock Tower Warp. Just to get to the left half of the map faster.
Oh god, do you think that, like, school is underwater?
Could be. That's top floor. I could poke around top floor some more now that I just saved. I mean, clearly. Yeah, the sword and the body do different damage. Aaron body hits are not bad at all.
Alright.
Importantly, sword hits, pretty decent. Oh no, smooches! Fortunately, I am tough enough to endure smooches.
Oh god. Quite tough.
Alright, where are you? Here we go. Time to give Iron Golem the old towel snap. Let's get a level or 2 off Iron Golem. With the old towel snap.
Like,
I hear you're pretty good.
alright,
Alright,
no.
that's enough XP off.
We need to go this way. We need to go to, hold on, what was that drop, skeleton? Oh, okay.
He falling directly onto Red Minotaur.
Red Minotaur is the place to be if you're looking for levels most of the time.
It's true. Towel Snap's pretty good against him as well.
Ooh. Alright. Oh! Did not need that.
Got the bad stuff.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm thinking about going fighting death. If I go up top floor, that's a quicker way in there.
It's pretty fast. Yeah.
That's a better, like, entry point. Alright, let's explore up here. Since I don't want to forget this. And then let's go... I guess while I'm up here, I can... Oh, no, I don't have that. I don't have, okay, I need to fight death first before I can even explore this zone. That's fine. That's a good thing to do. And then okay, if this doesn't, like... God, how much underwater stuff can you do without Skula? That's the real question.
Not a whole lot.
Like... Alright, well, whatever. Let's go... Let's go have a short conversation with Death. This will not be... This will not take long.
Do you have Skeleton Blaze It for the fight?
I do not, but I have Death's, you know, I got his robes. He'll probably respect that.
I found a Mimic in a really good spot.
Oh, I love that mimics are, like, part of the things you can find here.
Also accepted maybe a few 2 hits onto spikes.
Okay, let me check how this compares to different weapon. Okay, this is just the better weapon for the fight. I can't use the spear. This is just too much better, like, in speed.
I have to come back for that. Brutal.
Alright.
Yeah, I know where Skeleton Blaze is.
In your heart?
Skeleton Blaze is always in my heart. I will always 420 Skeleton Blaze it. You know me, Slayer. That's like the first thing I want to find in every run.
Alright.
Also, I'm definitely just walking around with Killer Mantle because it's really good against anything that has actual hit points.
Skeleton Blaze.
Skeleton.
It's time to Skeleton Blaze.
It's time to Skeleton Blaze.
Alright. Wait, okay, I probably didn't have to do that, but I did. I got the Skeleton Blaze, so I totally had to do that.
You definitely had to do that, because Skeleton Blaze is important.
Yes. Like, I was just thinking, like, I can't explore the room over here without certain abilities, but I already have one of those. I just don't like using it. Alright, let's go up here, Oh. Hello! Oh, that's something.
Time to use Skula.
Oh. You know what? I have mind-ups for a reason.
It's true. That's one of the few things you do have.
No!
What happened?
I ran out of MP, like, right at the door. Oh,
Oh, dang.
come on. Now I have to know what's in there. Alright, we gotta come back. I can't, like... Yeah, we'll come back. Then we'll head down, and, oh god, maybe see how far underwater I can go without Skula? Like...
I can't really recommend that.
Neither can I, but also I don't see what else I have to do. I definitely don't recommend that course of action, but... okay, cool. Excellent. Oh.
Ukabak's still the toughest enemy in the game.
Oh, no wonder you're fighting Ukabaks. I found your secret.
Ah, did you find Skula?
Now I can go underwater and, check things out.
Ah, high mind up. Come to me. You're delicious.
What am I doing?
Poison? It's a fake status.
Alright, yeah, let's just do this. That's fine.
Oh. You're made of money.
Oh no, are you in Dracula's Cash Castle?
I have now entered Dracula's Cash Castle.
Hmm.
But my assets are, how you say, not yet liquid?
You gotta turn blood to cash. I hope it's blood to cash. Oh.
No, if it was blood, that would be extremely liquid. What's more liquid than blood?
Is this a trick question?
Yes. I need to change back to a way better soul than Killer Mantle. Like Beam Skeleton that chews through like the hot knife through buttery man that he is. Technically, no defense.
Okay.
So now the real question is, do I do Legion or Balor first?
That is a tough one.
Because, like, I generally prefer... I generally prefer Legion first. For the save point, if nothing else.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I don't want to wander into the arena at 200 hit points.
So I have to wonder... Where's the little flame demon, thing, I wonder? Like, because we both got it off of an enemy drop.
Right. Like, it's gotta be somewhere for real.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful. Is this better damage? That's also awful. I can't use that spear in this. That's just too dreadful. Okay, I'm very happy I made a side trip for Skeleton Blaze. It's really weird doing this after doing a bunch of like all souls runs, you know?
Oh yeah, where you're just used to. Of course, I have it.
Right, like I was looking. I was
it?
looking at my yellow souls, and it's like, what do I have options? Like, do I choose Triton or Lubricant? It's like you don't have either of those, Jen's like.
Yeah. The answer is you choose Dead Crusader, and you're happy with it.
Yeah.
Because you like not taking damage in the first place is a kind of HP restoring.
Yeah, that's like having health. It means that every hit heals you for, you know, a point.
Yeah. It's the pity armor. That's it.
That was a dumb hit. Maybe I should actually explore the floating gardens. I did the back way into death. There's probably like... There's a bunch of items in the floating gardens, I know that. Maybe that's where, like, real Flame Demon is.
And alright, Legion down. Not too bad.
Alright.
Probably not giving me anything I really need, but... Yeah, it's Malphus again.
I was hoping for Hippogriff on that.
Yeah, it is merely sufficient to exit the area.
Okay.
Yeah, Legion will drop Malphus pretty frequently.
Yeah, I think that was a recent change. Like, adding that so that you can't get trapped in that hole if you fall in that hole. Well, I could buy the Claim Solesh for 100 grand.
Dracula lives!
Dracula! Hello, Kaz.
I found a semi-appropriate moment to pipe up. Man, Final Sword.
Yeah, Final Sword and Claim Solesh if I wanted either, if I had, you know.
Oh, man. Oh, geez, that reminds me, I had a number for the randomizer.
Ooh, you said you found a good one.
Yeah, no.
You've got our number.
It is very spicy. You guys, I guess, just I don't want to like give you the number before the race, you know? Like,
Sure.
Hold the number in your heart, and we'll.
I do. I need to do that. I also need to remember. Like, I made a bunch of these because I was testing for a one that had an early gun. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta do the gun run now, and then everyone's like, Kaz, no, gun is half as strong as fist. It'll take forever. And I'm like, I don't care, gun.
Is. Yeah. And let me see if Kaz is quiet on mine as well.
Yeah, Kaz is a little quiet.
Yeah, that is a thing that I have to cope with myself. Like with the new microphone, I had to put OBS at like 3x mic boost.
Jeez.
So something's got to give there. I think at some point, maybe that's what I'll do today. Maybe that's what I was supposed to be doing this whole time, is trying to figure out my mic audio with voice meter to just have it handle everything.
That'd be nice. All right. Ooh, there is good stuff here in the Floating Gardens.
Good gravy.
Yeah, I have Death's Robe and now Ascalon. I'm happy with that.
Oh wow, I missed Death's Robe. Somehow that happened.
Sort of. All right.
All right, now the only fight of the game.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Here we go.
No healing, like. At least I have Gravekeeper.
Yeah, like between like Gravekeeper and Leviton, you should be able to.
Well, I'm gonna try Ascalon. I'm gonna try Ascalon first. I think Ascalon's better damage, but it has a worse pattern, is the thing.
Right. It's a little bit slower. Like a bit of speed could be pretty fucking cruel.
Yeah. You know what? Let's check it out. I can investigate the difference. God, almost 50% damage.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Actually, more than. I cannot take hits like that.
Giving up hits to Graham 3.
Your instinct trusted you, treated you well to do Legion first.
Yeah.
Still don't know where that Flame Demon actually is in the game. We both just got it from a bat.
No, I just got it off bat.
Yeah, we just both got it off bat.
That's one of the reasons that I really want to give the number that I found to others. I was not hurting for anything. Like, it was just it was the smoothest randomizer that I ever found. So yeah, I trotted out the soapstone generator.
How did that work?
Bot. So we have a bot that enforces the rules. I put a 2-second delay on messages for like 2-second delay for moderation.
Yep.
And so in that time, Lotrek decides if you are following the rules and will time you out for 1 second. If you don't.
Oh my goodness. That's okay though.
I
That's fair.
I saw
These
the
are rules.
I saw on the fun time index like the thing a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, is it happening? You know, so
Yeah, no, it's basically happening. So,
nice.
I made a modification to it today to, well, okay, I made a modification that was cosmetic, and Rosella made a modification that was functional.
Nice.
Which is, there are now fake drop-down arrows, because while the input box always has the feature where you can click on where a drop-down arrow should be, and it does the combo box thing, it for whatever reason does not display a drop-down arrow in like, my preferred browser for this thing. So, okay. So I added a fake one. Oh, and then we put in a clear button, because I really feel bad about this. I was telling people, well, why don't you just hit F5 on the thing? But I thought, one, I'm gonna have like 60 people in a chat like constantly refreshing a page for hours at a stretch.
Yeah.
That's maybe not good. And two, and maybe worse, hitting F5 did not actually clear all the fields in certain browsers.
Oh no!
So I'm asking you to do the wrong thing.
They would have to like control F5 for like a cleared cache reload or something like that.
Or like I think Control R would do it. I don't know. But anyway, there's a button for that now. It's simple enough.
Oh my god!
There's a clear button. There was some grammar oddities. Like I think some of the messages contained commas, and we just weren't checking for that. So Lautrec thought that people were doing bad stuff.
Oh.
I heard rather one complaint was that Lautrec was too exacting, and like I can't cover for both all of the right things and all of the common misspellings of the right things. So
yeah.
that one's just gonna have to stand, I'm afraid. Although it would be great to have the list of commonly misspelled words.
Lautrec has got you. All right, time for Julius.
Yeah, I've been sort of sitting here in Julius for a little while, and holy smokes, this is
He has been dodging an uncommonly large amount.
All right, this is my healing time. We're in healing time, so I get to eat all of my mind ups in order to convert them into like, you know, a trivial amount of health. All right, Form 2.
Oh man, we're quite close.
Yes, when I went up and warped to top floor, I just had the Trinity there, and finding Skula up there was extremely good.
Also, I might actually die to this guy.
It's Julius, like.
I know, but that's the race right there.
No, I mean, if I die, then you're ahead, you know? Like, I'm literally in the fight right. Oh, no. Okay, I thought there was another incoming. Julius, stop dodging. Oh, God. Ascalon's hitbox is just shorter than I want. You know?
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Ascalon might be the worst of both worlds for fighting Julius.
Yeah.
Like, it's not so long that you can try to outrange his whip, and it's not so short that you have to be in his face. So you can... It might even have a range shadow for that. I have developed a fine appreciation for this fight, having fought Julius in many different ways. Punching him in particular gave me...
Punching him, like, doing poise breaking is the most ridiculous, like, way to fight this boss. Oh, jeez. Okay,
like,
well...
poise break and basically being inside his body at all times. Because that's what he does to you, so...
Alright, Julius. Don't hit me. If Julius lands a hit, I'm out, so...
Alright. I'm still on phase 1.
No, shit.
What do you mean I never noticed the technique? Okay. I guess I am just unteachable. I forgot I had haters. Man, I only wish I had haters though. Like really. I had a hater a while ago.
I think that went away.
It'd be like a compulsion to action.
The problem with haters is that sooner or later they just are no longer around to give you the good feedback, right? Like
yeah. There's probably like an aspect to it.
Oh my god. Alright, back to...
oh.
No, holy water is bad, and I don't like it.
I think the actual wall for me is going to be chaos. That is a fight that, like, chaos is the reason, like, I did not want to do Famine for the longest time, because I don't trust myself to be able to win that fight. Julius I've fought so many times, like, I can do Julius without healing items. That's
But, like... Phase 3, in some ways, feels safer. Just because he has that safety promise enabled.
Oh, you jerk. Alright, we should probably start eating. Okay. I don't know if you have the same healing abilities I do, though.
I have a Luna Une,
okay,
and that's it.
You do have that, okay.
And I also have about as much MP restoration as I could need, thanks to Julius.
Oh, that was terrible. I backstepped into a whip.
So what is the famine part of this?
No healing items in this entire.
No HP healing items.
Yes.
No HP. Oh.
The only HP restoring items that exist are rotten food if you have flesh golem.
Loves eating the strangest things.
Yeah, so, like, right now my healing items are like when Julius switches phases, I can eat.
I got Julius.
Oh shit. I guess that's what I get for losing my fight. My lead is gone.
Yeah, I had my very slow and steady win against Julius with my salad bowl.
Oh, that also is a huge difference. Do I have that?
Okay, I think I understand what Ragnar is trying to describe, and if we're thinking of the same thing, then you ought to watch me fight Uzi Graham 1 sometime. That is basically the idea. Also, that is heavily weapon dependent, and that's basically not happening with Ascalon. So, also, I frequently don't have the backdash in these randomizers.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, the backdash cancel, no problem. I'll just take out my.
This fight completely. This fight completely changes when you don't have backdash. It is much dicier. You have to play with the poise a lot more. Come on. Just give me the hits. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a...
I think I remember
oh, okay.
Good move
cool.
For this room, yep. I still have the good movement.
Anyway, the last time I had a fight that required me to do all that, I forget where I was going with that. The last time I had a fight that required me to do all that, my hands were cramping up afterward from like doing this like with my controller. So I guess I can't do that all the time.
Oh crap! I thought you said Kaz sounded good on mine. I can't fix that in the middle of a Julius fight. Come on.
Come on. Kaz is the little voice that appears to torment us with punching.
It'll be all right.
Okay,
As long as you guys can make me out, that's all that I care about.
I have you, like, downshifted because there was a time where you were too loud. Alright, whatever. I'll just, like, tank this fight and fix you afterwards.
No, don't.
Well, I say that because I took 2 hits, like, completely on accident, and, Alright.
That is one of the reasons that, while I say I appreciate this fight, I still don't like it.
Alright, let's, okay, I can up Kaz to... Oh, no, I have you at 150% volume. Let's up you to 175% volume.
Jeez. Yeah, now I really do have to fix my outgoing or whatever.
Alright.
What can I do about that? I mean... What do you think is happening?
I don't know. Oh, man. This is...
Windows. Okay, it thinks the levels are 100 for that.
You know can I just...
I'm also having like the
Started
best
that.
Chaos Phase 1 fight of my life right now.
Oh, now I've ruined it.
No, I was...
Now
I was...
Oh, no, you guys can probably still hear me.
I can still hear you.
I just cut audio out of my own brain.
Okay.
Yep. Don't remember how to interface with this thing at all. What if I close it?
Yeah, that
Okay,
I just
this
no-hit Chaos Phase 1.
Damn it.
Oh, crap.
Which is, I think, the first time I've
Oh,
ever done that.
Ever.
Alright, good luck on Phase 2.
Yeah, time to, like, die super hard to Phase
Yeah.
2.
One of these buttons have to work.
I can still hear you, Kaz.
Oh, God.
That is extremely good, though, no hitting that phase.
That's all inputs. I don't want to listen to my own inputs. This is virtual.
Man.
I'm taking a little too much damage, though.
Yeah, you can't afford much damage in that fight.
Yeah, I have really hecked myself out of being able to do it. Okay. What can we do?
Okay, well... No, I don't think there's any close-by upgrades that would change my odds against Julius. And I got to Phase 2 in both fights, so... This is just a fight that I have to perform a little better in, is all. God. I can't use the spear. The spear's just bad in this fight. That's not real.
Oh, there we go. I just needed to disable and re-enable my device.
Were you unable to hear yourself, or...?
I was unable to hear, like, anything else.
Oh.
I had just... starting voice meter turned off.
Yeah, it kills everything.
That's... Anyway.
And time.
Nice!
1:16:33.
You get the heck beat out of me. I'm still on the Julius
Which
fight.
is...
Congrats.
It's called Chug Mana Potions and throw Red Minotaur axes, and that's a Chaos 2 fight.
That was my plan for Chaos
Yeah,
2.
when you have Red Minotaur, you're like, okay,
I
know how that fight's gonna go.
Like, I just make a step back and go, like, purchase enough mind-ups that I'm fine, and then... Very nice, though. Where did you find Caligbolg? That is a huge difference between our current setups.
I want to say that was somewhere in, like, the Hanging Garden loop area.
Oh, did I miss that one? I checked 4 of the 5 of them.
I mean,
Wait, and I didn't find
easy to
Death's
miss,
Robe. Where was that?
Arena.
Oh, okay.
It is easy to miss some of the Hanging Garden.
Yeah, I must have missed one of them. Because, yeah, I have Death's Robe from... Yeah, okay, that's a knockout. I have Death's Robe was where Levitain is, so...
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was in that good spot. So you had to work for that.
Yes.
I mean, it's probably worth the trade, but...
Alright, let's quick check the final floating gardens spot that I did not investigate.
Oh, was Salad Bowl in Clock Tower somewhere?
It could, if it's in Clock Tower, that would be, like, I did not explore all of Clock Tower, because
like, I dug through Clock. I think I cleared it out.
Alright, well, let's, you know what, I'm still here to finish up. I'm at, I think, Clock Tower is right to left. Yeah, right. Yeah, like from here. It's
Yes. For God to be good, evil is an absolute necessity in this world. Thanks for that, Alucard.
He was just asking very politely to not be murdered.
Right.
Just, no, I'm a necessity, really.
Yeah.
Like don't worry about it.
Wait, Graham just showed up to talk to me at the Clock Tower. Graham.
Oh no!
Graham,
Oh, no.
Graham,
Oh no, the event flags, they're all wrong.
Graham, aren't you, did anybody tell Graham?
Man. Well, I mean, now he knows he isn't Dracula. Because you're Dracula.
He knows who Dracula is, and that knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Dracula power.
If I go through here, there should be an item, one more room up, and then, like, Skeleton Blaze will be needed to get it.
You know what they could technically do, though?
Uh-huh.
Is have a seed where Skula is in the chaotic realm, but before you need it. There are a few items in there.
There's Hippogriff, too.
Yeah, like Hippogriff is normally one of the items hidden in there. Satan's Ring was a good pickup.
Alright, and I'm back to the start here, so yeah, okay. No Caligbolg from a non-enemy drop here, at least, unless it's in bottom zone, which I guess it could be since I do have Skula, but I don't think you investigated down here with Skula.
No.
Like, there would have been no reason for you to do that.
I forget where Salad Bowl was.
Yeah.
I always forget. Like, oh, I found all these great things. Where'd you find them? I don't know, the castle.
It's not sitting in my inventory.
I mean, it is kind of tough.
I got a lot of things to think about.
So quickly, and
Yeah.
like, what is relevant depends heavily on what you already have. And
Right. I have eyes basically for, like, you know, my mind has the slot for, like, you know, Trinity Soul, Skula, like, you know, required souls, movement souls, and then, like, one spot for best weapon, one spot for best armor. And those are, you know, those are equipped to body, so everything else is, irrelevant.
It's like... I also really like having, like, one decent bullet soul for just, like, general problem solving, like Beam Skeleton or Bad Horse.
Wow, that... Oh no, that's costly. It was literally in the one room before Julius.
Oh, in the floating garden?
Yeah, in the floating garden.
Like up top.
When you go left 2 and then right 1, it was in the left 2 room. So, alright. Hey Julius, I'm here to fight you with a real weapon.
Julius, I heard you hate salad.
Okay. Still weaker than Ascalon, but like that hitbox is so much better.
Also, the hitbox is a little bigger than it looks. I got some very dodgy hits in.
yeah, basically the like ghost trail that it leaves is more like the hitbox. Moreover, it's snappy as heck. It's like
yeah.
You must meet the snap of the whip with the snap of your blade.
How did I not get hit there?
Kaz, how are you doing?
doing all right.
I was a little caught up in the race.
No, it's fine. It's good to be caught up. Good to have your blood pumping. That's what I've kind of been missing. Like these past 2 days, I feel like I've just been doing my daily quests.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna check.
Nothing.
I'm gonna check as to where Flame Demon actually is.
Yeah, you should do that investigation. Like, check. Do you have a rush soul?
No, I don't.
Okay, I got devil as a drop, so like, I got devil as a drop from where I got Undyne. I just don't remember where I got Undyne anymore.
Level 25, huh?
Don't you dare.
Level 25 is pretty good for, like,
okay,
finishing the game, right?
We're very comparable for I mean, finishing the game for the routes we took, yes. Usually, like, I expect 30-ish around, like, a normal playthrough. Just
I
from
have
the
to go up through the arena hell room.
Oh, fighting Baylor is worth 1 billion levels, too. So Baylor was protecting... Oh god, what was Baylor protecting? I don't think it was anything relevant. One of the side rooms had the Sherman ring, and then, like, honestly, Death's Robe was the real, like, get from in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Ghost Dancer had Devil, yes, you are right.
Alright, that's not hard to find.
So if you want to, like, farm Ghost Dancer to get a Rush Soul, and then check, like, you know, if Flame Demon's hanging out in Forbidden Zone, you know. Also, there's probably a ton of underwater stuff we just didn't check. I don't know how much
Yeah. I bet it's in some awful place there.
Right. Again, lucky for us that it was obtainable in a different manner.
Right. That really changed kind of the tone of the run, was just getting handed Flame Demon off bat in,
Right.
like, the first 10 minutes.
Well, like, we got Flame Demon immediately, and then, like, Giant Bat was, like, super early as well. So, like, we had 2/3, like, for 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So from that point, it's like, okay, well, who finds Succubus first? Who finds Skula first?
Yeah. So they had Skula in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. And then the castle break. Okay, so I'm at full health going into phase 2 on Julius with this weapon.
Yeah.
I am just aghast at how different the fight is.
Right?
The weapon that you
Well, because
practice with.
I'm landing.
Yeah.
I'm landing hits rather than, like, the garbage from before where, like...
Right, you can also, like, stay far enough away that it's an easier dodge.
Right. Well, so if you watch the first couple fights I did, there were so many times where I would go in for a hit and, like, do a backdash, but I didn't go in close enough, so we both whiff. And then he goes in for another hit and I whiff again. And I do this, like, 4 times in a row, and it's like, okay, this doesn't actually get any of us anywhere.
But the last couple of randomizers that I've done have taught me is to appreciate the katana weapons a little more.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I am with you on that.
You're just
that's something that I didn't care for in, like, a casual playthrough or whatever, but man, picking one of those up, or I mean, usually Hammer will sell like one of the good ones.
And pretty cheap too, comparatively.
Yeah. Like, compared to what it's actually worth, oh yeah.
Yeah. Not only, like, compared to what it's worth, but compared to most other weaponry, they're just cheap. Yeah, night.
It always brings me back to how much I liked them in Dawn, where it's like, what if I could jump, attack, landing, cancel, attack, unleash, cancel, backdash, unleash, like... So all this happens in, like, 1/4 of a second, and it's just 4 hits come out. You're like, what the shit is this?
There we go. Cool. So yeah, this was definitely, like, night and day with Caligbolg. Alright, let's see how,
Because I didn't take this entrance into the reservoir at all. The one near the Floating Gardens entrance. Oh, there's Excalibur.
Can you cheese Julius with
Whoa.
Silver Gun? What?
Whoa, Excalibur.
What?
I've never
Yeah.
seen that in a randomizer.
What? Freaking Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Oh, right, I have Hippogriff now.
Yep.
Because I went and did a little backtracking for that.
What are you guys up to after this?
Don't know.
To be honest,
And
that was most
nope,
of the
that's
reason that I
Mandy.
showed up. I'm like, oh, they're probably getting to the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Oh my god.
What-
photobomb these guys.
I don't know, did you have something else you were thinking about doing, or?
Well, nothing in particular. Just sort of, you know,
Okay.
choose from the common things that we all do and like.
Right.
Okay, so going
I mean, if
into
you want me to host, I can pick up
sometime area down here.
the Dark Souls run that I was doing yesterday, where the game handed me Dark Bead, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing this, and like one shot the first gargoyle. Like, maybe this is unreasonable.
That one's a mimic.
Excalibur has a nice hitbox. Maybe not actually good.
Alright, then this is the...
The Balmung. There's a weapon to fight Julius.
Alright, I need to equip Skula for a quick second. Honk, honk, honk.
No, that's just tear of blood.
Well,
Yeah, the little side water area that has the little labyrinth full of needles and fish heads.
You said you had a seed we could check out.
Oh, for racing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear! Wow.
I mean, I don't want to participate in that because I know where everything is.
Ooh.
Like, that's
fair. All right, time for the race. I get to choose the seed.
right. Like, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. It's really good though. So I get more racing. Tis a thought. What was the last thing I was doing in this? Oh, right. No, my next plan was my gun run, but that's gonna take like for fucking ever. That's not entertaining in the least.
Alright, and then from here I should be at... Okay. Let's at least finish this up proper. I kind of want to give Chaos a couple fights anyway, like to get used to Chaos with no healing, playing more defensively.
Yeah. It's not trivial.
Right.
I'm sure you can do it. Like, I'm the one who just for the first time got a like clean fight against Chaos 1, so I was really worried.
Alright, I have enough mind up stuff that I should just be able to like red Minotaur the damn room, so we'll see how that plays out. Oh, I don't have kicker. Don't try and kicker.
I have kicker.
Honestly, the more I do Chaos 1, the more I like it. There's something so soothing about it compared to everything else that you do. Especially after Julius, it's like, oh, okay, this is very regular.
Chaos 1 is a fundamentally fair fight. It has moves and it uses them.
Yep. There are 3 attackers in the fight. That is it.
I have yet to get to the point where I can do all that and still dodge the yellow. That is some...
Yeah, I can't. I cannot.
Like,
I cannot pull that off. Oh boy. Yep. And sometimes you just have to take a hit because you're cornered. There's no escaping that hit.
Yup, Flame Demon is in the waterfall room, top left.
Oh.
ha.
So we would have had to like go all the way to like pick up Skula from top floor. And then...
Also in Waterfall Rune, Rune Ring, and Dainsleff. And what looks like Final Sword behind the waterfall itself.
That's strong.
So mystery solved.
Okay, good.
Basically a fair location for Flame Demon to be in.
Yep.
Just one, like, man, how miserable is it to come to the waterfall on purpose when you don't have a rush soul?
Right.
It's not that bad. Okay. If you have no rush soul and you don't have giant bat, then it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Right, like...
You just have to see, like, is the soul behind the waterfall something that I need? And, like, that's it. And so you're like, I fought Dryads for this?
Right?
I took an apple to the face. And why?
they just love to celebrate Apple Day. There you go. Give them the good old
I like
demon
that they
lord.
throw 3 at a time. Honestly, I like how their attacks are really dangerous and come out fast. It's something that playing Dawn and some of the other Castlevania games, where every single monster just sort of like does a little dance next to you for a couple seconds before attacking, and as the wind up, it's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, and they're like, nah, Gargoyle is just already in your face. He's like, target acquired, swoop. And it looks like he's moving very slowly, but he's actually moving quite fast.
But see, that even makes sense with the lore, right? Because gargoyles are supposed to be guardians. That's why you put them up on the parapets to keep a lookout.
I thought they were supposed to vomit water all the time.
That's only if they drink too much.
Oh.
Also, gargoyle booze is some serious stuff.
Gargoyle booze?
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
Well, you know, it's a lot of hard liquors.
Now I know you're making it up.
There's
because you understand, in the world of craft beer, that could very easily be like a for real thing.
Greenwich lager.
There's Stone. Like the Stone Brewing Company constantly has like I can't remember which demon's name it is on it, but they have their guy is a demon.
They're a little devil.
And there's another beer that I actually like called Dragon's Milk. So like, gargoyle booze could definitely be real, more real than Bowser beer, the beer for dogs.
The beer for dogs sounds super fake.
The beer for dogs is fake.
All right, I got to phase 2, but then took too many hits on the chin because I had went into phase 2 at like 1 hit from death. So.
Yeah. Okay, another Dragon's Milk playthrough.
Ooh, actually, this is
gratifying to hear.
I'm using Caligbolg I was using Caligbolg in phase 1, but this is actually a fight where Ascalon just actually, yeah. Oh boy, that was a
Ascalon was nice. I think I used that for the whole chaos fight.
I don't know why I had
Holy
Caligbolg.
Fucking crap.
Yeah, why did I have Caligbolg equipped again? I was doing 60 some damage, and I'm like, that's right, but no, these enemies actually don't have any defense. Like, I should be doing hundreds.
I feel like doing too many punch runs has kind of warped me, both in terms of, like, the kinds of damage that I can expect out of a basic attack, and how close you have to be to monsters.
So, like, you know...
Anytime I see a number higher than 100 from a basic attack, I'm like, what kind of fakery is this? What fraudulent?
Holy shit!
So, you know, you equip Caligbolg, just casually tap Triton for 250. Or not Caligbolg, Leviatane.
Yeah.
You just give him the Leviatane.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't handle the heat.
Beat down.
Yeah.
So, one thing I have been doing, I don't know how to turn this into an idea exactly, but it's just stuff that I've been doing. I cracked open the FF6 randomizer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I gave it a couple goes. The first go was a non-starter because one of the first monsters could one-shot me with an attack, and I'm like, that will not work.
That's not a place you want to be.
He will choose that attack, and I will die, and I've learned rather a lot about it in the run that I've actually like taken to and done.
What does it randomize? What does it have going on, you know, in that randomizer?
I should just read the list.
Okay.
Because it's not like, I can't just say, oh, it does everything, No, it's a, I mean, it does a lot. And when you make the thing specifically, okay. I'm going to just run it. I will run the randomizer, and then I will tell you what it does. Because that information is apparently not in the README. So...
Oh. Oh! Okay, you know what? If Blue Devil wants to corner me, I guess I just take a hit. There's not a lot I get to do about that.
Here is the list of each of the things that you can choose to have the thing do. Shuffle characters in battle commands. Generate new commands for characters, replacing old commands. We'll talk about those. You can set it to always have sprint shoes effect.
Okay,
I always do.
Right.
Oh my god.
Why wouldn't you?
You can make the game more balanced by removing exploits such as Joker Doom, Vanish Doom, and the Evade M-Block bug. So you can have it, like, make Evade actually work, make Darkness work, make the Evade stat mean something, not have M-Block double up as Evade. That's built in.
Right.
Then there's randomize enemy stats, which I've chosen to not do. Randomize palettes and names of various things, which it's pretty special. Let's put it that way. Everything's very colorful. Randomize the stats of equipable items.
Okay.
Randomize what equipment each character can wear and character stats.
Okay.
That's its own special hell. I have ended up with characters that have like extremely low speed.
Oh god.
And it's like they're constantly under the slow effect, and I'm like, oh man, I'm never using it. Then, let's see, randomize Esper spells and level up bonuses.
Oh god.
Yes! Let the magic flow freely.
Randomize treasure, including chests, coliseum, shops, and enemy drops. And that's like that's the big one, right? Then they have one here called Umaro Risk, which is a random character will be Berserk. Then there is randomized blitz inputs, which, let me tell you, is fucking chaotic.
Does it tell you what they are?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Randomize, because it doesn't tell you in the game, but there's a spoiler sheet that it creates where you can like learn what the inputs actually are. Then, let's see, randomize window background colors. That doesn't mean anything because that's available in Fig. Randomize enemy formations. I don't know what that does either, but it's, I don't know, like, whether that is affected by the, like, enemy stats. I don't know. Anyway. Randomize the palettes of spells and weapon animations. It's just the color change again. Randomize final dungeon.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And organize rages alphabetically or organize by highest level first. So, in my playthrough so far, no, I don't have a character who has the rage command. And because of that, like, it does some other... like, when you would get Gao, instead of having to get him from the Veldt, you meet him and he's in your party.
Yeah, because
if that character did not end up with the rage command, they would not be able to leap, and so you just have a character that you can't ever get, and that would be dumb. So there are like little fixes like that. I have discovered a super boss. They just created a super boss and put it in a place, and I'm like, hey.
Neo Goku Master.
Oh, that was close. I almost got touched by an exploding orb.
Oh no, the orb. Alright, I'm gonna shut my stream down. Let's just host you for the last few.
Okay, we're nearing the end here. Like I'm fighting, Chaos 2 and hoping that this works. Thank you.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
It's pretty goddamn intense. The randomizer, I mean. Like, I felt like I was scraping to the bottom of the barrel just to get by. I was essentially doing a bunch of techniques from, like, a low-level run, which it definitely felt like I was in.
Does it adjust enemy?
Yeah, some of the things that it doesn't say in that little list is that it does change the amount of experience that you receive from enemy encounters.
Right.
Essentially making, like, cutting them in, like, half or a fifth.
Jeez. Okay.
I was seriously underleveled when I got to Ultros. And, yeah. Ultros can really whip your stupid ass if you don't have any levels. And because Bannon had his stuff randomized away too, so he did not have the health command.
Oh.
So, like, one of your tools for surviving that fight is just no longer in your possession.
How did I not take a hit from that one? I'm very confused. There was
Its hitbox is not nearly as big as it looks.
Yeah,
I've been like inside it before. Also, I don't think it's active the entire time that it's out, but yeah, it's definitely like not as many active frames as it looks, not as big of a box as it looks.
It's true. So
Yeah.
while I've been playing through the FF6 thing, I've been trying to think, like, I do kind of want to share it with people as an experience, but also, like, it just takes for fucking ever to get through.
Ooh. Okay.
I feel like I would want to, I don't know. Maybe that means I should make an LP of it instead, because then I can, like, record the parts that I want to keep.
And
Let's
control.
erase it, Kaz. For charity.
In-game timer. Please God, in-game timer.
All right, I've perfected phase 1, so feeling good.
There you go. Going in pretty clean to orb.
I don't have nearly enough like mind ups to like I can only use 3 casts of
Oh yikes!
I didn't purchase them all, but like
Yeah, I topped myself off before going in. And you're posting decent numbers against the eyes with your stick though.
yeah. Oh god. I'm dead. That's yeah. Wow, I just got like quadruple tapped.
Yup.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that. Oh,
Man.
good God!
That was brutal.
Super combo. From
Yeah. That was definitely chaos using 3 bars on me and just
blowing all their meters. Like no.
Yo.
hey.
Ahoy!
How's it going?
Kitty Briz.
Yeah. See you got your ass kicked by chaos for the 1000th time.
6th, but yes, definitely.
6 and 1000 are numbers.
Yeah, this is definitely
Very
a fight
different
where
numbers as the
Famine
Final
mode shows
Fantasy
its
VI randomizer is teaching me, because Final Fantasy 1000 is too much. I am not ready for Final Fantasy 1000.
You've been
Are
playing
you ready
a little
for
too
Final
much of your
Fantasy
goddamn-
2000 though? I feel like I'd be ready for that.
Final Fantasy.
Well, if you're going
Rapid-
by year release, then maybe Final Fantasy 2000 is in your book.
Wait, because once you call it like you call something 1000 and I'm like it's the 1000th thing, but you call something 2000 and I'm like from the year 2000.
Yep.
No one would be
We're
stupid
not
enough to
alive
make
in the
2000
year
a thing.
2000. That's yearist. That's not actually an ism. Do you
It's
know-
not. Also, a lot of things got called 2000.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Blues Brothers 2000. I guess there was Top Gear 3000 because it was in the future. Donkey Kong Country 2000.
God, Final Fantasy M. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, no. I asked
Yeah.
for this.
Okay, let's.
And every time that you knock one of the little crystals away, I wanted to make the little pachoo noise.
I love that
the soul
noise.
makes when you
So
ping.
I think I'm actually going to take some time just waiting in this fight.
like honestly,
Because
I wish I had thought of the strategy of just using Red Minotaur to clear out the orbs.
Because if I wait out this fight, I might have the Minotaur for 4 Red Minotaurs. And if I have the MP for 4 Red Minotaurs, like Chaos just falls, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can gain health off of knocking away the orb.
Well, also it's because like I went in there with no healing items, and that's no good. But I had plenty of mind ups, and I'm like,
Well,
oh well, I don't have any healing items, so I guess I'm boned. Not even thinking about how many red minotaurs that could buy me.
yeah. Well, I mean, we're playing on Famine, so
That is true.
So how many have you just played? One of the randomizer, the FF6 randomizer so far at this point?
1.25, I want to say. Medibot helped me through the second
Okay.
run, but I did one by myself.
Well, I was asking Cass as well.
I'm sorry, I was reading a thing. What's up?
I was asking you how many like playthroughs of the randomizer. Have you just done the one
Yeah,
actual?
I'm like 80% of the way through like a first run, I think.
Okay.
Like I'm at the point where I can go basically anywhere and fight stuff. I'm just criminally underpowered for doing so. Especially since you can no longer make yourself invulnerable by boosting your M block.
Certain rituals inaccessible.
Right. Oh, another thing that they did not say is they randomized the locations of the 8 dragons.
Oh! Oh, get to chest hunting, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. Like they're all where they are. Like there are only so many places the dragons can be.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought,
that kind of
around.
random. Okay.
So it was a shuffle.
I was
so,
just
like-
like, oh boy.
I talked to the ice dragon and I'm like, oh yeah, time to fight the ice storm dragon. I'm like, shit. That's oh shit. And suddenly I had to cope with a different element coming at me.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
worst part, especially since you're not like criminally overpowered. You now have to sort of deal with the dragons as they come, except
Yeah.
you don't know when they're coming.
Man, I kind of wish it could like randomize the fucking locations of dragons. There's just any old dungeon. This dungeon has a couple, you know, they're big. But I kind of understand why that wouldn't work.
Oh hell, Skull Dragon's blocking the way to Vargas.
Monster in a
Damn.
box. Okay, no, I need to tell you guys about fucking Monster in a Box in this because it's awful.
Okay.
Like, for all the
Uh-huh.
treasures, like basically any treasure could be a monster in a box, any at all. And that's cool in theory. I'm like, you know, I'm down with it. But the problem is, in Final Fantasy VI, Monster in a Box was controlled by like the enemy drop.
Okay.
In FF5, like after you beat the encounter, then you get to open the chest and take whatever is in it. In FF6, when you open the box, it says Monster in a Box, you do the fight, and then whatever the box was going to contain is the mandatory drop that that enemy has.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What this means is that just shoving like random encounters in Monster in a Box means that the treasure is nothing. You get actually nothing from the encounter.
Oh wow.
Oh, because it's not tied to the correct. Oh my god.
Yeah, and moreover, they are frequently monsters who are like 3 areas higher than you, and so you just get flattened for nothing.
Right, they're basically boss fights.
Sounds like a real treat.
Yeah, no, it's pretty precious. What it does mean is that if you just hold off on them and come back in the World of Ruin, then there'll be actual stuff. Because they get like things get re-randomized in the World of Ruin. Like I ended up with like
Ugh.
shit in my inventory that I had never collected, and I'm like, the hell is this? Why do I have 2 muscle belts? Ah, whatever.
Well, hey, worst case scenario, you will be prepared by that point to deal with monsters in a box if they get randomized that way.
Yeah, no, if you come back for like
Okay.
after you've been to those like 3 later areas or what. Ooh, another rude thing that this thing. I can't I can't help myself but talk about how rude this fucking randomizer is.
Understandable.
It makes the Charm Bangle and Moogle Charm essentially not functional.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like there's even like a little message to that effect in the readout of it on the GitHub. That the guy
Nice.
did.
It's
But,
that kind of balancing.
Yeah. I mean, What it says is that the effect is reduced, but
So
in practice it just means that they don't fucking function.
The effect is reduced to 0. But more importantly, the charm bangle was there specifically so that you did not have to deal with an inconvenience.
you know,
Not because it was easy or some shit.
one of the thing I was just thinking, like we're talking about like these randomizers that like can just give us these like either not unwinnable but nearly unwinnable game states where it's like you have to like use every tool at your disposal no matter how like hard the tool is. And I'm just thinking about that one Final Fantasy Tactics ROM hack you've described long ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
And, like,
1.3, the hell mode?
Yep.
like how
Sorry.
how close are we getting to that? How could you know, like in
Right. Okay. This is not that.
okay.
Like it's getting there, but like I can get by. Honestly, it feels like I had said like a mandatory low level run. So if you could just deal with that, then I guess it's not that bad.
Like,
Might
how
not be
close to
fun,
the
though.
sun is this flying?
Well, Doomgaze whipped my ass, I guess. Like, I'm scared to take off anywhere,
As
Ah.
is Doomgaze's want.
so I guess
At any
I have
moment.
that going for me,
At any moment, that tiny pixel on the map could just strike and slay you.
Yep.
right? Oh, God. Oh, it's like, what was that Infogrames game? There was like, the sky can come out and smite you.
Draken?
Draken.
Yeah, that was Draken.
Fucking Draken.
I meant to buy that for you when I was at the store the other day, but I'm like, I already do enough harm
Yeah.
to
like-
Kaz with my purchases.
Ah, what an awful thing. It is. I think it's still at that point where things are difficult enough to be interesting, but not so difficult as to be tedious.
Okay.
That might change. I don't know.
Yeah,
I-
the way I'm seeing this, it's honestly a lot like, okay, this is probably going to be a train wreck in a lot of areas, but Final Fantasy VI was already a gigantic pile of impossible code, and I want to see how this breaks it.
Yeah, you kind of have to. It helps to be very knowledgeable about the game.
Hmm.
Oh, and certain. I put an asterisk in one of the little statements of the randomizer. One of the things it says it does is randomize Esper spells and level up bonuses. But if any of the spells have an X20 learn rate, then they are sometimes unlearnable.
Why? That's
I don't know.
Challenge.
Yeah, I don't think that's by design. And you know, you can imagine introducing new bugs with a game. but
Yeah,
it's
actually.
fine.
It is
I
Final
don't-
Fantasy VI.
I mean,
It's a miracle that the original game was able to function the way it was.
right? It's like I start with a chainsaw. What you end up with might still be dangerous, you know?
oh my god, that was so damn close.
I'm gonna see that in 30 seconds.
God.
I
Oh, man, the snake wanted you.
yeah.
Oh my god, fucking power snake.
This
Just,
yeah.
just
Oh,
Yeah.
around- oh my god.
he's just throwing you the curveball, except with his entire body. Jeez.
Yeah, and this is something I at least like this gives me the time to like challenge chaos, because my god, this is my worst boss fight in the game by like mile. Like
I
can
believe that.
I can no hit Baylor, I can no hit Graham, I can do a pretty damn good job on Julius. Chaos, like generally like when I'm actually fighting chaos, like I'm just using like, all right, let's just use like 12 potions and a melon, just call it good, you know.
I feel like Julius is much more solved than any other boss in the game, but that's probably just because my frame of reference is y'all. Mr. Gonna punch him 50
See,
million
that's-
times.
That's hilarious to me because he is easily my least solved boss fight in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say like even from like us fighting him, like Baylor and like any other of those like bosses like that are so much more of a
I think I say solved in the
take
same way that Berserker is the most solved class in Final Fantasy V, because it's like, look, 4 Berserkers against a Sandworm is winnable, and we know exactly how it works, but...
Oh, God.
The numbers will shake out, probably.
Probably, at some point.
It's very well, it's more that it's very unlikely that they won't shake out. So, think of it less like you have a small chance to win the lottery, and more of it's very unlikely that you'll be struck by a meteor and killed when you go outside.
To the fight, like if you have this, do this. If you're here, do that. You know, do this, avoid this. That kind of shakes out.
Yeah, speaking of Berserkers, they're going to be conspicuously absent from my party this time, if I have anything to say about it. I don't know, we had way too many Berserkers last time, and I think that's why everyone sort of petered out.
Well, I had played too much goddamn Final Fantasy V.
That would also work.
That's why I was down on it, like...
Yeah.
Like, no more.
God!
I've done all the dares. I'll never dare anyone again. I promise.
True. We have to get you that leather jacket that says Dare Master on the back.
You know what? I'll just send you my leather jacket so you don't have to get it anymore. Although I have been meaning to get a better fitting one for a while, so maybe we'll negotiate.
I think they sell this. Let me look it up.
Alright.
It'll be my uniform for MagFest from now on. It's just that, you know, I'm the Dare Master.
I will miss the Red Mage one then.
I hope that doesn't become a uniform. I think it's not that comfortable. Also, MagFest is fucking cold.
That's, okay,
And,
yeah.
That is a revealing outfit. Where what it bears is my chest to the elements.
Alright, I need to... So I need to, like, now that I'm in this phase of the fight, I actually, like, have to sit around and do nothing until my MP bar hits half. So that I have 4 casts of Red Minotaur in phase 2.
Alright, well, we get to figure out what to do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can seriously respect any degree of bear cosplay out in January New England weather.
I know that I was planning on doing like the like open beta Gwent tutorial stuff, but I was thinking I was gonna do that tomorrow. So,
Understood.
like, because that's like the game is much different in open beta.
Yeah, to be honest, like I looked at all the changes and I'm like, this is just a completely different game, and I don't understand it anymore. And I wasn't ready to start over from zero. At some point I will be. I'll just crack it open again and be like, okay, teach me how to play again.
It's still the same, like, you know, like, idea of a game, but like every single card is different now, and also there's a bunch of new like mechanics and.
Right, and also, like, weather works completely differently, and there are no faction powers anymore.
Yeah.
And,
2017 patch notes, weather works completely differently.
Yep.
But I can kind of... And to be honest, almost all the changes are things that make me... I expect I will ultimately like the game more for having them. Like, it makes it more of a close numbers game, and there are no, like, serious blowouts anymore.
Yeah, there's, you know, like, you don't get frosted and lose 50 strength on your side of the field because their last card was a way to frost you, you know, something like that.
Right. Or, what was the other thing? I forget what it was, but there was some other mechanic where it's like, this is capped.
Yeah.
You cannot just build arbitrary levels of strength with this combination of cards.
Alright. We're ready. So, we just need to hit... That's...
You have dodged the snake.
Yep.
Day of my dang life.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm afraid that very little of my Romancing Saga 3 playthrough got recorded. I feel like the most important part of the playthrough did get recorded, where I snagged someone at the last possible second with Professor's Dance in that one capitalism game.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah!
Oh, you just fucking snagged it.
That one is one of my highlights.
Yes.
I think it perfectly describes the insanity of that minigame and the complexity. Like, you have no idea what's going on. You know there's a lot to it. You're not really sure why I'm happy, but I am, and that's cool.
Just like real capitalism.
I don't think I could handle like the entire stream of Romancing Saga 3 being recorded just because capitalism is basically a gigantic little microcosm of the entire game. I can't understand how all of these different ideas sort of coalesce and fling around at random like
Well, but here's the thing. Final Fantasy VI also had a ton of like little niches and ideas in it, but they're put together in a more sensical way. Like, if there's some powerful magical thing, they just call it an Esper, give it a little backstory, and then okay, then we have the land of the Espers and all that. You know, it's kind of contained in that way. In Romancing Saga 3, it's like, nah, whatever. You have to have a boss fight on the back of a motorcycle, killing another motorcycle. Or, like, Satan has entered the
Nailed
marketplace and has created the the Corporation of Darkness. You must defeat them with capitalism.
I love that Satan's capitalist corporation is like one of the yeah, that's the final boss of this minigame. All right, I have defeated Chaos, which I'm very happy about because I was again uncertain that this was something I could even accomplish. So
I don't know if we've defeated Chaos yet. We're still talking about Romancing Saga 3.
I think it's just the opposite, Sir Sam Vine. Satan's one weakness is not capitalism. Capitalism's one weakness is Satan. Like, being allowed, the Lord of Darkness being allowed to enter the marketplace with a legitimate corporation and be treated the same way as any other, that is a failing of capitalism, okay? Like, we actually don't care where the money came from. Okay?
We could not care less about where the money comes from.
God, the invisible hand of Satan will lead the free market.
And it's like, they don't even hide it. It's just called, like, Abyss Corporation.
Well, see, do you think that Satan would just call it, like, Hellco or, like, Satan LLC or whatever? Or do you think
Right.
Satan would try and, like, sort of dress it up and make it kind of fancy sound? Because Satan likes fancy things, right?
It would be something that like it would be something that like looks fancy, but it's just pronounced Lucifer. You know, like.
Yeah, I
Or
get you.
would
Sort of
Satan
like
go with, like, a really generic name, like Amalgamated Service Holdings? Just to be like, what does your company do? What don't we do? You know, we provide, you know, global global
Heists.
services
Global.
on a personalized scale, tailored to each consumer's needs.
Think about that one corporation in Killer 7 where all they did, like the only thing they did as an existence was just to run commercials about how they do stuff. What do? Well, they do stuff. And then you go to their headquarters and it's a giant fucking cardboard cutout in the Nevada desert.
I feel like I've talked to people who work for companies like that.
Yeah.
Just buzzword hell.
There are definitely cardboard cutout companies. The problem is that they still have a lot of money, which means that they own a lot of politicians.
Yep.
All right, I have defeated Dracula, or Chaos, I feel good about making it to the end of this one.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, okay. I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and take the stream down, and then maybe something else will happen in some place.
All right.
Is that
Nice.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, that's as far as we've gotten with our discussion.
Okay, so
Sounds like a
we'll
possible plan B.
we'll keep discussing things. Maybe something will happen here. Maybe something will happen in Kaz's place. Maybe something will happen in I don't know. Maybe something will... I have no idea.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I had to.
Okay.
I'm
I
going
made
to
the
stay up
computer do the
forever.
I will
I
never
am
die.